the heck?
G'day everyone, the no recoil Bren. Let's get into it. For this video, I'll be using the Taylordrift Sicario 1.01 script. To download that, you'll need to be in the Taylordrift Discord. There'll be a link to that in the description. This also isn't going to be a full video guide for the script, so I'm going to leave some instructions on the screen for you now to take a screenshot if you're not familiar with Taylordrift scripts already. First off, let's have a look at these attachments. This is how I like to run my Bren here. Now, a couple of things that you can change. I know a lot of people like to use the Queen's model stock. Some people like to use the Hawkinson, but I've gone with the Oaken Shield padded. That's what I like to use there, and everything else is pretty standard for the build. Only other thing that you can change around as well if you want to, or that I recommend changing around, is if you don't like using this scope here, the 3 to 6 that's currently on it, use the 2.5 instead. But either way, that's all up to you, personal preference. That's the attachments out of the way. Now let's have a look at how I have the script set up. All right, so inside the script here, the first thing we'll take a look at is the anti-recoil. Now, I'm only using Rumble for this one. You're only going to need to use Rumble as well. Unless you're really picky and you want to spend a lot of time using progressive and dialing everything in, then this video is probably not for you. If you're after a basic setup that works, then keep watching. So Rumble anti-recoil is all you're going to need. If you're on PC and you're up to about 120, 100 FOV, you can get away with only using a vertical strength of 1, 2, or 3. Now, if you're on console, I tested this out myself by reducing my FOV down to 80, and I also asked some other admins of the Taylordrift Discord to test it out for me on their console, and they came back and told me that on console for this setup, you're going to have to increase the vertical strength from somewhere probably around 15 to 25. It all depends on the settings that you play on, but the main point that I'm trying to get across here is playing on console with that lower FOV, you will have to have the vertical strength a fair bit higher. If you're on PC, you can honestly get away with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere around there. When you're shooting at a wall, it's going to go down, but shooting at somebody, it's going to beam them. Playing on console, when you're shooting at a wall, it's going to look like it's fucking terrible, to be honest, but when you shoot at somebody again, it's going to beam them. Moving over to the aim assist stuff, I use the AA version 5 with the linear type and diamond shape. Shape direction is turned on, ADS speed of 15, speed of 20, ADS radius of 15, and radius of 15. I did have these on 20 and 20, but I found that was too much for me, so I put them down to 15 and 15. And boost on fire is off, and we've got Taylor tracking turned on as well. Tracking size 3 and speed of 4. Smoothing is on the default of 30. And then over here, I've got bat sticky aim turned on as well. And both of those size and time are on 20. And there we go. So that's everything that I wanted to go through for this video. I understand I didn't jump into a private lobby or go into Plunder and sit there and explain, oh, you need to turn this up and do. I understand I didn't do that. I showed a couple of clips though. One was on 120 FOV, one was on 80. You could see that as I was shooting at the wall, the recoil, sometimes doesn't look the best, but when you're shooting at a person, it's completely different. That's because the aim assist kicks in, the aim assist mods are doing their thing. So it's very different shooting at a wall compared to shooting at a person, but sometimes it can be hard running around trying to find people to test it on. So this is why a lot of people do use walls to, get the sort of base number and then go out and test it. And then from there, you might need to change that value around a little bit. But in the future, there's going to be some weapons where we're going to need to use progressive. I will go in and I'll show you how to work out progressive anti-recoil values and that sort of thing, because that is a lot more in-depth. When it comes to Rumble, it's so basic. I don't need to sit there and explain this is how you do it. Like, you don't need me to tell you how to tie your shoes. You know how to do that by now. But this is just as easy. All you need to do is just turn that vertical value up until you're pretty happy with the recoil shooting at a wall, and then go and test it out on some people. Extremely easy to do. Use whatever aim assist values you want to use. You don't have to copy those ones I showed in here. The aim assist values that I show aren't there to copy. They're more there just to show you what I use, because if I don't show them, the comments get flooded with people asking what I'm using anyway, so I may as well show them in the video. But yeah, that's everything I needed to go through. It's extremely basic. Set it up like I showed you with those attachments. Use a bit of Rumble anti-recoil. Use whatever aim assist you want to use, and then go and enjoy it. It really is a basic setup. This script really surprised me. I was away for a few weeks, so I missed its release. When I got back, I tested it out, and holy shit, I don't know what they're doing in there when they're testing it and or the coding that they're doing, but they're improving it every single time. So this is definitely my new favorite script. I'm going to stop talking. That's enough from me. I'll leave you with some clips of me using this weapon. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Enemy UAV. Enemy still alive.
They're shooting at me.
Oh, poor guy. That makes
Get
a lot.
him?
Yeah.
Was he on the roof? Oh,
Yeah.
whoa, where's that at?
Enemy soldier nearby. Enemy team tracking your position.
Where you get this loadout crouching down behind. Oh, you jumped off.
He just jumped off.
Not bad, bud.
Right here.
Watch the skies.
Got one.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
He was fighting somebody else. That guy just down on in the hallway.
Marking new safe
Oh, he's right here.
Can't you get on my...
Moustache. Yeah, you got the helicopter. Of course.
Helicopter.
Yeah, you got out of it. Down him.
Oh, yeah, in the back, in the back. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Oh,
Be advised. Into the area. Watch the skies.
Prepared for
I bet I tried. He's right here.
yeah. I heard him. Oh no.
Victory rests on your shoulders.
Such bullshit.
I'm down
That
him.
gun
Oh.
is garbage. The AN-94. He's getting my gun.
Losing ground.
I mean, I don't know how this guy.
No.